So we're going to wait till after Ramadan now. We were getting ready at the end of last year, and then obviously they called for Israeli elections. Prime Minister Netanyahu had a great victory, and he's in the middle of forming his coalition. Once that's done, we'll probably be in the middle of Ramadan, so we'll wait till after Ramadan, and then we'll put our plan out. And what I'll say about that is, you know, when my father-in-law asked me to work on this project, the Middle East peace process, I mean, it's about as tough of a problem set as you can get. And so we've taken, I think, an unconventional approach. We've studied, you know, all the different past efforts and how they failed and why they failed. And there's been some tremendous work done by the people who have worked on this before us. So we've tried to do it a little bit differently. Normally they start with a process and then hope that the process leads to a resolution for something they have been able to resolve for a long time. What we've done is the opposite. We've done very extensive research and a lot of talking to a lot of the people. We're not trying to impose our will. I think the document you'll see, which is a very detailed proposal, is something we created by engaging with a lot of people from the region and people who have worked on this in the past. And I hope that it's a very comprehensive vision for what can be if people are willing to make some hard decisions. And so we started with a proposed solution, and then we'll work on a process to try to get there.
Does it include a two-state solution?
Yeah, so we have not said today. We're going to lay that out very clearly. I think that...
Can you get Arab country support for your plan?
I think that if people focus on the old traditional talking points, we will never make progress, right? I mean, you have the Arab Peace Initiative in 2002, which was, I think, a very good attempt. But if that would have worked, we would have made peace a long time ago on that basis. So what we're going to put out is different. Our focus is really on the bottom up, which is how do you make the lives of the Palestinian people better? What can you resolve to allow these areas to become more investable? We deal with all the core status issues because you have to do it, but we've also built a robust business plan for the whole region. I think that the two together have the opportunity to push forward. And then from Israel's point of view, their biggest concern is just security. And I think that what we do is something that allows for Israel to maintain security, but there'll be tough compromises for both. You know, I had a business mentor who would say to me that when he'd have to take tough decisions, he'd make a T-chart, reasons to do something, reasons not to do something. And I hope that when they look at our proposal, I'm not saying they're going to look at it and say this is perfect and let's go forward. I'm hopeful what they'll do is to say, look, there are some compromises here, but at the end of the day, this is really a framework that can allow us to make our lives materially better. And we'll see if the leadership on both sides has the courage to take the leap to try to go forward.